Dan Davis, PGA professional here at the Chase Golf Club. Today we're down in the Performance Centre and we're going to be talking about course management. So course management is making sure that we select the right club at the right time, so it gives us the best chance to play a good shot. So the first thing we need to know is how far our clubs go. So if for those of you who haven't had a club gapping session, basically what happens is you come down to see us. It takes roughly about an hour, and you will hit 4 or 5 shots with each club, and our GC2 launch monitor will give us an average distance for each club. So then when you're on the golf course, you'll know exactly how far your clubs go. So then when you're managing what club that you need to select when you're out on the golf course, it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. So what we're going to look at is we're going to compare a low handicapper to a mid to high handicapper and how they should sort of strategically play their shots and select their shots out on the golf course. So if we have a look at the course planner. So this is the first hole at Celtic Manor, the 2010 course. It's a long par 4 off the back's 465. We've got bunkers in the fairway. So the first bunker there is roughly 250 yards from the tee box. So a low handicapper, we're looking at laying up to that bunker. We don't want to end up in the bunker and then not be able to get to the green on the second shot, having to force to lay up and then play our third shot onto the green. So low handicapper, playing up short there, roughly about 230 yard shot from the tee, 240 yards, making sure we miss this bunker just here. From there, we've then got a long second shot into the green, roughly 195 yards. So yes, it is a challenging second shot, but it gives us the best opportunity to make par on this tough hole. Now, a mid to high handicapper who's going to have a shot on this hole, we want to play it on this green band here. So we want to work backwards from the green. So we want to look at, okay, the third shot, I want to be playing from your favourite yardage. So this might be 100 yards, it might be 80, it might be 120. We've got to make sure that you lay up to your favourite yardage. So let's say I'm 18 handicap and my favourite yardage is 100 yards. I want to be on this band just here. So I'm going to plan the rest of the hole out based on that yardage just here. So 100 yards. So from there we can pick our tee shot. So we can go 220 off the tee if that's our driver. If we can only hit it 200 yards, we go 200 yards off the tee, and then we hit it into our favourite area. So tee shot, second shot, third shot onto the green. You don't need to be, as an 18 handicapper, trying to get all the way up here and then reach the green in your second shot and put yourself in trouble by hitting 3 woods. We can go driver, 6 iron, and then 9 or 8 iron onto the green. So when we're using our course management well, we're working from the green backwards to the tee box. So always think about your next round as we're going to be looking green first. Where do I want to play to the green from, and how do I want to get there? So from the green, we want to be in this area, and we're going to get there by hitting these 2 shots just here. So next time you sort of plan your round out, always work from the green back to the tee rather than the tee to the green. There's 3 things from today's video that are really important. Number 1, you lay up to your favourite area. So if your favourite area is 80 yards, 100 yards, 120 yards, you make sure you try and put the ball into that area as much as you can to make sure that you're hitting a shot that you're really confident with. Number 2, you get a gapping session. Make sure you know how far all of your clubs go. So if you're out on the golf course and you've got 140 yards, but you don't know what club goes 140 yards, you're not going to hit a really confident shot. So you need to know how far your clubs go. And third, when you plan your next round on the golf course, try it slightly differently. Plan from the green back to the tee, avoiding all the hazard that you need to. What you'll probably find is normally where you hit a driver off a certain tee, you might only hit a 5 iron or you might hit a 5 wood. So it's really important to plan from green back to the tee, get your club's gap so you know how far they all go, and pick your favourite yardage and play to it. So if you're enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe to make sure you get a notification every time a new one comes available. Thank you.